Here we are at the Arna Mall Car Show for the Woodhall Raceway here with Kayleigh Morseman and Teddy Morseman. And I got to ask you guys how you were going. I would imagine busy with the amount of cars you guys got.
I'm busy. The winter fell short.
So yeah, I got it right. I'm sure you did. You guys. But the amount of cars that you guys do, how do you find time, even just weekly, you know, to get them all together? I know Bradley races as well.
Yeah.
So how do you have the time to do it?
Well, the good thing, my job is seasonal. I do blacktop in the summer, so we have laid off in the winter. Totally helps. If I didn't do that, there's no way I could get all the cars done.
Just, you got to try to keep them in one piece, right? Because you got a lot of sheet metal to bag out left down the time. So
Definitely. In the summertime, there's days you don't know what time you're going to get out of work. It could be late, it could be early. Just hope for the best come Saturday and keep everything in one piece.
right, and they help you in the shop, or yeah, she should.
There's some days you gotta pry them, get them out there. They help for the most part.
Get them out of bed.
Yeah.
So Teddy, you had a pretty long. I mentioned it with Danielle too. That, you know, you guys have raced for a long time. Your family has raced at Woodhall since it started, maybe. I don't, or at least got him pretty close.
Long time.
So, just how's it feel for just to have everybody there? I know your mom goes every week. And
Yeah, the family goes, supports us in the stands, family in the pits. I've been running every week since 2007. It probably won't be too many years I'd run weekly, because the kids, I have just as much fun helping the kids than rather be racing. So.
Well, Bradley, he's been running the same class as you in the street stock, so that's got to be pretty. And you ran a 4-cylinder too, I believe, with Kayleigh. So how does it feel as a dad when they're out there with it? That's got to be pretty fun.
Yeah, last winter there was a lot of crap talking in the garage. You know how young kids can be. Well, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna show you off. He did good for his first year. I was proud of him.
And just to put a little emphasis on that, where did you finish in points?
Second.
And where did Bradley?
He got 4.
Okay. But you know, it's still not bad for the first time.
No, it's not.
I guess another thing I want to touch on was his career in street stocks. He's just having a proud dad moment as you were last season when he finally jumped into your street stock at the time and he picked up the win. What was the feeling there? I know that's a class that he ran for a very long time and just.
Yeah, he run the hobby stocks, and one of the last races he wanted to run my street stock, so we said, all right. And he went out there and he did good. He won the feature. I was super excited for it. He did a good job.
Yeah, I think that might have been the most enthusiastic I've ever seen him in a victory.
It was the motivation that got him going in the street stock.
So the other thing that I kind of want to touch on is your dad passion here.
Yeah.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a Morseman has won it 2-3 years in a row now?
I think we've had it 2.
2?
Yep, Bradley won it. Then I raced it this last year, then I won it.
So then you know who's next then, right? You know who's got to win it this year?
We're going to let her try her.
What's it mean to you to have just a race in memory of your dad? Because I would have to imagine that he's done a lot.
Crazy. My dad, he was at the mall, so he was at the garage every weekend. I mean, he lived down in Sayre. He would come up to the house and stay all weekend for the race. He wouldn't miss it for the world. The first year that we had my dad's race, Bradley started back in the pack, which he was running against some good cars, Ray Hire, other ones, my sister, and he ended up winning it. It was an emotional victory.
Well, I think pretty much all of them on that night are. So I got to ask you, Kayleigh, kind of the same question. Racing, I know your grandma goes every week, and you got the racing memory of your grandpa. So what's it kind of mean to you with the amount of, I guess, just sheer volume that you guys have at the racetrack to race in front of them every week, and in memory of your grandpa and everybody else?
It means a lot. Hopefully maybe once I might win. I did win last year and I dedicated it to him.
I think he wants. She's making the big step. She's moving out of the kid class into the adult class.
Yeah, see, that's what I wanted to touch on that a little bit. So moving out of the Warriors, which I think, have you ran that since you were probably 12 or
Yeah.
pretty close? So, so what's that, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you excited to move that in? I think you're going to have a lot more cars as well. So that's more exciting. What are your thoughts going into 2020?
I think I'll do pretty good because last year I ran open race with the adults and I finished top 5 out of 20, so I think I'll do pretty good.
So if she wins, if she wins on Sunday, if she makes Sunday, she gets going. Same thing go with Bradley.
I guess if she wins, we get to take her out to dinner, I guess.
Or does she formulate that to cook them anyway?
I don't think she would like that.
No. So Teddy, you've been racing for a very long time. I gotta ask you, is there kind of one moment in racing that really sticks out to you as maybe your favorite, or just one that means something extra to you?
The one that sticks out the most would be probably the 2012 Empire 100 Street Stock race at Outlaw Speedway, Black Rock at the time. There was 74 cars that checked in. We qualified through the heat race. Reed drew 12th, the worst you can read at all. And we took the lead at lap 50. We had to lead at lap 50 for the 50 lap break. Then the last 50, we ended up winning it. So that was one of the biggest races and probably one of the biggest moments of my career so far.
Kayleigh, and the same question to you. I know it's not quite as long as your dad's here, but is there just anything that sticks out for you?
I'd say winning that feature right after my crap wrestling.
Well, you guys have anything else that you want to let everyone know before we touch on the sponsors and people that help you out?
We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, Riley's Repair, Luxury Extrusions, Harris Logging, Morgan's Auto, Sugar Creek Trucking, Town and Country Disposal, Rogers Engine, KTM Graphics, B&S Construction. I can't thank Pam and Dennis enough for letting me, because he owns the street stock that I race. They pay for everything. I can't thank them enough for allowing me to do that.
All right. Well, thank you very much, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.